What up, Keyforge? I am Zoc, and we are here for next ABR match. It is Artifact Week, so it's going to be crazy. And let's jump right in. Okay, so we are going to be playing with Zactorial Haven Interrogator. Let me pull that up here. PV deck. We'll have to see what they're running. And we need to add our add card. The Ulfbehrt Device is what we're running. And they are bringing the SFC of Strathrise, Grim Reminders deck, triple near future lens. Ooh. So maybe Gambling Den they got? Do we have Hawk, Remy's Horror, and Poise Strike? Okay. Little technical difficulties. We'll get there. Oh, yep, Gambling Den. So triple near future lens. This this exact same build that I created for one of our one of our teammates, who I believe won. Okay, so now we can turn manual mode off. Good luck and have fun. Okay, so this could be an issue. So we need to. Ooh, Curse Loot is a great one. I mean, really, we want our artifact control right away, but oh man, yeah, that's tricky. Do we mulligan away from our Cursed Luke because that's so good? I think we do. I think we try and get Hawk right away. No, we did get Poise Strike, which doesn't do anything. But they didn't mulligan, so I assume that they have their near future lens, right? So this might be a quick game. Yep, Star Alliance, near future lens, yep. And in turn. So of course we're gonna gamble. We're gonna gamble for Sanctum. Okay, so we want our traumatic echo here, so what do we do? Do we discard a relatively imp? Well, maybe we hold on the traumatic echo here, actually. Because this is actually really good disruption. We might have to use Hoodwink early here, earlier than we normally would. Let's see how many Ember they gain this next turn. Spontaneous Awakening, Tribute Collector, Precocious Fragments. Do we gamble here? Yeah. Nope. Okay, we go Shadows. We just do Lucky Dice and steal their Ember. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of some cards. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's do that one. We're just gonna try and get rid of some cards here. Which is less important? Dame. Okay, good. We got yeah, we probably could have done that in a different order, but that's all right. And we should be reading everything that they draw. So they drew Near Future Lens, Blunderbore, and Caspera last turn. Yeah, this is not looking good because we're not getting to our artifact control. There's a second Near Future Lens out. Corporal Bridger so that they can use one of their Geistoid creatures. Plays Heavyweight Morik. Discard Staff Sergeant Rhea to use Bridger and the other. Well, shucks. If we gamble here and get it right, we get a key. I mean, I think they're going to be pressing us super hardcore, so we have to gamble. Hey, we got one. All right, cool. So, I think we go Sanctum here. Play these guys out. Burning Glare will stun. Will damage the Bridger and stun the Morik. We'll use the lucky dice. And we're going to use Chummy with signs point to yes. We got Luminous Boom. Will that help us in any way? I don't think so. Not that we can go Sanctum next turn anyway. Purge the bottom card of your deck. Yeah, these are not good. Unfortunately, I mean, we had a very limited window, I think, for winning this game. We would have had to get the artifact control right when we need it. Oh, Brick Nasty, Blunderbore, Ornar Skullface. Discards Plummet. Holiday Festival. To discard Soulbomb Near Future Lens. Okay, their other Near Future Lens was discarded. And then they redrew into Snippy, Fragment, Touchstone, Lash Out, Into the Warp, Proton Siphon. Okay. So yeah, we can gamble for free here. So we'll gamble again, this again. Nope. Okay. Okay, so what is good about Traumatic Echo here is we can see exactly what they have. They have one, two... Yeah, they have a bunch of Geistoid creatures, so we can just prevent that. Let's see, what's on the top of the deck? Proton Siphon. Maybe we want to do that hamstrung on ours. We don't, because we might discard something we don't want. And then they can just gamble away and override our Chummy, unfortunately. Yeah, these are both bad. That's never gonna pop. Yeah, we are so screwed. This will be a quick match. It is what it is. They got 2 keys. All they got to do is get to 4 Ember, and they win. Although I guess I can capture stuff. They'll be able to use Bridger and allows them to use like Blunderbore. Oh, they use Fragment. Okay. To get them to 4, that makes sense. They'll get up to 5 at least. They get to 6. Tummy will. Oh, they got to 6. Tummy will pop. And I still might be able to capture enough to stop them 1 turn. Ooh, but then this guy will be able to... Oh, discarding Snippy? Oh, dang. So they're going to get another repair if they get up to 8. Well, no, I can still stop them. But it is over. So if I gamble here, I might be able to get a second key. And we'll just go by the math. 6, 6, 5, so whatever. Hey, we gambled. We got super lucky twice and got 2 keys. So we go Sanctum here. Do this. Ooh, archive each friendly creature not on a flank. Can we have that pop? Oh man, too bad Outlook not so good sucks. We can only have it pop. Interesting. Yeah, it'll be too late when it pops. That's too bad. That would have been really helpful earlier. So anyway, what do we discard here? We can get 1 there. I think we have to discard this, even though that's our only way to control the board. So we can do this. Do we get rid of the Blunderbore? I mean, it doesn't matter who we get rid of here, really. And then we'll just do this for... Urfanai and Inchurn, and we didn't get anything that's going to help us out here. So we can just pretty much concede right now. They'll go Brobnar, they'll fight, they'll make me lose Ember, they'll gain Ember, they'll reap a bunch, they'll get to check. I won't be able to stop them. I can't go Sanctum here, not that it would matter. The Cursed Loot would have really helped. I think I probably still lose this game, even without it. but what I really needed was a Hawk and the Remy's Horror, like on the top. Greedy Reprisal would have been good as well. Yeah, I just didn't kind of get the cards that I needed early. I pretty much didn't get anything I needed early here. That's the way it goes.
This is Keyforge.
I think his deck still wins probably, 8 out of 10 times though. All right, he's up to check at 15. We'll go this, and then we will just concede. All right. Good old triple near future lens gambling den is a killer combo. Killer combo. All right, let's see. That was really quick. So let's open a deck. We're gonna open a guaranteed anomaly prophetic lens or prophetic visions deck. We need to open something good for next NKFL season or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so we have Mill Yerson, Zephyrport's daughter, Logos, Star Alliance, Untamed. Like, I have not got a good Untamed, so I'm already skeptical. It does have a nice purple Archon. But let's shuffle up this deck.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Or this house at least, sorry. And let's see, we are gonna start with Logos. Let's hope we get lots of good stuff. Lots of rage resets and what would be cool if we get Time Traveler and the Omega Traveler or whatever. I forget the name of that Time Traveler like thing. Okay, we start with Wild Wormhole. It's pretty good. Then we have Parallel Thinking with a draw pip. Discard the 2 cards of a player's deck or 2 random cards from a player's archive. If they share a type, steal 2 Ember. We have another Wild Wormhole. Sweet. Ooh, Memolith is our anomaly. Graft an action card, like grafting Wild Wormhole? I don't know. We'll have to see what we got. I mean, obviously, we'd probably prefer drafting outside the house. We got Wormhole Technician, Cutthroat Research, Emeritus Darn with a discard pip, another Emeritus Darn, Hazard Zerp, a triple Emeritus Darn, Psychic Bug, and Director of ZYX with an Untamed Pipped. Okay, that's cool. So, I mean, we got some speed. Like, if our triple Darns get out early, that could do some work. But, that's unlikely. All right, next house, we got Star Alliance. Oh, and we start with Kajuzan. While Kajuzan is attacking, ignore armor and taunts. After a fight, put an enemy creature on top of its owner's deck. 6 power. Okay, never seen Kajuda. It's on. Whoa, double rare right off the bat of a card I've never seen before. We have Kashyyyk Fall. Play destroy each creature with a more powerful neighbor. Fate destroy each creature with a less powerful neighbor. Okay. We have refit. You may move and upgrade. Blah blah blah. Contrino Flux. That's pretty good. Good creature control actually. We have Future Booster. A little bit more speed. Double Future Booster. Oh, we have another card I've never seen before. Omicron Colin. After Reap, destroy each other creature. Fate, destroy each friendly creature that does not share a house with at least one of its neighbors. Alright. Into the Warp. Wow, tons of creature control. Recovery Operation. But I don't feel like this has a way to make Ember. Another Contrino Flux. Holy cow. This is my sea house and another recovery operations. Okay. The recovery operations is good for at least some speed. We can maybe discard if we have too much sea. I didn't see any cards in there that I thought were good for our Memolith though. We want something a little bit more broken, I think. And now our Wild Wormholes. We're just hitting like sea cards every time. Man, we got some anti-synergy going on here. Not that good. Okay. So, on to Untamed. Persistence Hunting. More sea. Jervy is pretty good. Chonk Evermore. Not that good. Vivid Fairy. That's where our enhancement comes from. Lost in the Woods. Rat Pixie. Came back wrong. Invigorating Shower. Is there anything cool that we could do with that? Yeah, maybe. Invigorating Shower on Memolith might be pretty cool if you just stay in one house and just keep reshuffling that into your... It could be really cool. Unfortunately, with what I have so far, it's not that good, and I'd have to go in the logos. So I guess I could just keep playing Wild Wormholes and Emeritus Darns nonstop. killing myself because of all my C. Oi. Crystalline Harvest. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 Ember each time you play an action card, including this one. Now that might actually be pretty good under the Memolith. Especially with the double Wild Wormholes. Chonk Evermore. I kind of like the Invigorating Shower idea, though. Oh my goodness. Triple Chonk Evermore? You gotta be kidding me. I guess we can super power up our Emeritus Darns. But then our C might kill him anyway. Windrow Composting. Okay. This is a really weird deck. Let's see, let's check out our prophecies. We have Expect the Unexpected. Not that great. Forge Ahead with Confidence. Okay. Those two are more or less worthless. We have Go Forth and Conquer. After it's used to fight, not that great. And on the flip side of that, we have Signs Point to Yes. Okay, that's kind of useful sometimes. Let's see how many pips we have. In Untamed, we have 6 pips. In Star Alliance, we have 4 pips. So that's 10 overall. And in Logos, we have 4 pips. So 14 pips. Interesting. So Memolith. Alright, well that is Millerson, Zephyrport's daughter. Really weird. I mean, I guess if you get the Memolith early, and you get something like Invigorating Shower on it, and keep cycling the logos, it could be pretty good. Yeah, actually, that could be pretty good, but it's like not going to happen that often. Okay, well, anyway, that is a stream. Thanks everybody for watching. We might have some more Summer Hexad coming up. Although I think there's still several games to play before it gets to me. I am now on the losers bracket. Yeah, there's 2 games to play before it gets to me. 3 games to play before it gets to me, so it might be a while. And then next week in ABR is Tetrad. So kind of like Hexad -2 or Triad +1 with an extra save and ban. So it's going to be weird. But with that, you have yourself a good rest of your day or night, wherever you're at. And as always, forge responsibly. Thanks, everyone. See you later.